channel. So we're doing something a little different today in our Sims and Bloom Legacy Challenge. Daisy's about to give birth again using the more realistic birth mod, and the hospital just needed an upgrade so that we have everything we needed to like do the natural birth, which goes on for a few days. So I just renovated the whole hospital. So out here, I just wanted to make the courtyard a little prettier. It was kind of bare bones and ugly, and like, I don't know, I feel like hospitals have courtyards, you know, it's like healthy and good to be outside. I don't know, I thought some yoga mats would be a good call for it. So I just totally upgraded the courtyard, put some kids out there too. I'm just kind of playing around with the exterior, like paint. I kept the shell of the building the same. I kept some of the layout the same. I just kind of tweaked things here and there. I made these outdoor spaces prettier because, again, they were super just bare bones, and it's all concrete, and I put some like I put a lot of chess tables outside. I think I put a couple of art easels too. And I just made those green patches a little prettier, added like a couple of extra benches and stuff too. I don't know, I just thought like with the realistic birth mod, you are gonna be, if you do the natural like delivery, you will be at the hospital for like 3 days. So you need things to do. So I thought chess tables was good, and I mean, we're giving birth in winter, so like we won't really be spending much time outside anyways, but like when we go to the hospital, I'm gonna change our hospital to this one. So eventually we'll be able to enjoy the outside facilities. We're now working on the foyer. I wanted to make the hospital a lot like brighter and kind of more comforting. And I really like this green shade of wallpaper. And then I add a little like toddler daycare kind of a thing. It actually ends up being super cute. In my current household that I'm playing, I don't know what happened there, but in my current household that I'm playing, they had a toddler, and they came to the hospital to have a baby, and she was there for 3 or 4 days, and we had the toddler there, and I had to add a bunch of stuff to the hospital so my toddler didn't die. So I thought that I'd just make a little space so that like if you downloaded this and put it in your game and you use this mod or whatever, like, I don't know, I feel like hospitals would have like a daycare of some degree. I mean, Grey's Anatomy, like, that hospital has like a little play area for kids and stuff, so I figured we'll put it right there in the lobby. Makes a lot of sense. Like, someone could very easily run in and like grab a child and leave, but that's okay. That's why I put a fence and a little gate. I did use some of this like gallery artwork. I think I used it here really. I just felt like this wall needed something. I definitely used this like wood textured wall as an accent in a couple of other rooms. I actually think it looks really good with the lighter green walls as well. And I just kind of scattered a whole bunch of like get to work stuff around the foyer. We added a rug there for ambiance. I did a little bookshelf and some pillows for the kids because I realized I didn't really put one in the little pen area. And then over here I just make a little waiting room with a TV as well. There are actually a lot of TVs in this build, like a lot. Pretty much every single room has a TV in it. And that's fine, you know? That's totally fine. Like I said, if you use this mod, you're gonna be at the hospital for like 4 days. It's a long process. So like, yeah, I don't know. This will be like 4 or 5 hours. This all last night. And I managed to get it into like what, like a 25-minute video. So over here, the bathrooms needed revamping, so I added a bathroom here, and I've never used these stalls before. I love them in this green color, so we added a couple of stalls, some sinks, and then I originally put a little like locker cabinet on the other side of the sinks. I later go back and change that to showers. Again, it becomes essential, and you know what, it's realistic too. Like, it's realistic. There would be showers around the hospital for staff to shower in and stuff like that. So over here there was a little gym. I changed it out and put these like stress test treadmill things in here. I thought that made sense. I don't really see anybody like working out at a hospital, but like, you know, I needed somewhere to put those anyway, so I put them right there. I kept the dining room in the same place. We're using that wooden wall again with the green. This becomes the new dining room. I added the university like cafeteria thing. The only issue with that is that you do have to like physically hire one when you're on the lot. It's 100 simoleons. They do stick around for quite a while. So I did add a fridge and that like air fryer thing we got from, is it Interior Design, that pack? So that you can actually like cook a meal as well while you're there. I also added a little coffee pot. I don't know if I've already added them yet or not. This is a long pause. There we go. Oh yeah, I did. I added the vending machines from Snowy Escape. And then here we're just adding tables and chairs. Sorry, I was this is like a long time to just talk where I saw this when I was actually looking for inspiration for the hospital. I saw someone do this and I feel really bad because I can't remember who it was. And they had those 3 cans from Snowy Escape lined up in different colors. And I thought that was such a cool idea, so I did that in our dining room. I added some outside seating too. And then here I'm just kind of playing around with the upstairs. I added the stairways, of course, one on each side. I kept these 3 rooms kind of the same. They have way more computers in them because I know from playing the Doctor pack, you can never find a computer. And now there's hundreds of computers too. I put more of those analyzing machines in here. In this one, yeah, I just added like 2 more of the x-ray machines. Again, it's frustrating when you're playing like at the Doctor career and you just can't, everyone's using everything all the time. So I just put tons of those analyzer things, the x-ray machines, computers, so that all the bases were covered. And then we're starting to move on to the, oh my goodness, sorry. We're starting to move on to the hallway and the like examination rooms. I kind of kept them the same like layout, kind of an idea. I don't know what I was doing here. I actually did the one room and then copy and pasted it over, but we still have the 2 chairs, like the 2 exam beds in every room. And I added, instead of the divider, I added these like curtains because like when you're in the hospital, they use curtains like that. And I can't remember what pack they're from, but when we get to that point, maybe we'll be able to see. Yeah, I don't remember which ones I used. There is a little bit of CC in this game. In this build, you could definitely like place this lot because it's just these little like heart rate monitor machines and some like oxygen tanks. I can find the link for that stuff and post it in the description below. Yeah, this little heart machine. If you like, you can definitely still place the lot and you just won't have those. Oh, and here are these dividers. They're from City Living. And I felt that that was like more realistic than the divider. So yeah, so I'll try and find the link to that CC for you guys. But that's it. That's the only CC I used in the whole game. That was it. Just those couple of items. So yeah, like I said, you can place the lot and nothing's gonna be like super weird or missing. You just won't have those machines. So yeah, so I just kind of pretty much both sides of the room look identical. They have the same things, and then like they have a sink, they have a bunch of debug, like instruments and stuff, some medicine. We've got the hand sanitizer. I can't even begin to tell you how many times I had to go searching through the catalog for that hand sanitizer and the paper towel. But I feel that probably makes up a whole hour of the 5 hours I was like building for. I did try to actually build a hospital from scratch, and I did it like 3 or 4 times, and I just hated the way every single one of them looked. So we gave up on that, and I just decided that I would use the original shell and just make it prettier and make it more functional with the mod. And also, if I don't think we have a Doctor career in this generation, but like, I don't know, if you're ever playing as the Doctor career and you want a bit of a better hospital, then this will be up on the gallery for you. I love these like cabinets and the counters. I think they look super cool. You can kind of see like this room, these like, I put more examination rooms upstairs, but the exam rooms here are, oh, here's me just play testing everything, are a lot like more detailed than the ones upstairs. By like hour 3 or 4, I was like, I'm so over this, like I'm so sick of building now. So they have the basics, but they don't look like quite as pretty. I'm glad I thought to just copy and paste everything over, because I can't even imagine having done this like 9 times over. Because there's 3 exam rooms downstairs, and then I think there ends up being, there's 6 upstairs. That's another thing. There's so many patients lined up at the door. There's never any exam beds lined up for you. So there's 2 in every room, and there's like 9 rooms. So someone do the math on that. I'm going to. So with the mod, you have like your partner come and join you when you give birth. I mean, you can do it by yourself, but again, you're there for 3 or 4 days. So I built a couple of exam rooms that were specifically for if you had a sim doing the natural like birth. So it has a bed, it has a computer, it has a bookshelf, it has its own bathroom with a shower and a bathtub. Because I've never had a child, but like, I don't know, whenever you see like a reality star give birth in their fancy hospitals, they always seem to have like in the maternity room a bathroom connected to them with a bath. So we kind of went with that. They got a little lounge area with a TV in them, and then the little examination like surfaces with all the equipment and stuff. I did put it in the other room and then decided to move it because it wasn't too big, but it has a bed for your partner to sleep in or for your sim to sleep in. You can sleep on the exam table, but you're kind of like halfway sitting up the whole time, so I thought an actual bed would be a good idea. So there's one of these downstairs and one of these upstairs, so there's 2 of them in total, but I've only played with the natural delivery a couple of times now. I've never had like another pregnant sim show up at the same time, but there's 2. They're pretty much identical. So you can pick whichever one you want. I think the one upstairs is bigger. But other than that, they're pretty much oh my god, they're pretty much exact. I did a lot of copy and pasting from downstairs to upstairs. Like, I think that gets a little bit annoying in a little bit here when we start working upstairs. And then here is one of the surgery rooms in the next room. It has an x-ray thing in it, and then it just has the like exam table and then a bunch of like decor and stuff. For the more realistic birth mod, you have to place the surgery machine, and it like it like just kind of becomes an exam bed when you like go to give birth. I don't really know how to explain it. If you've played with the mod, you know, and if you watch the next part in The Sims in Bloom, you'll see me use it and you'll be able to see, or actually go back and see when Ivy was born, because it just like glitches into an exam bed. And I think that this is all fully functional. I play tested that she could like get to everything, and by the end of the time I finished building, she went to try and give birth in it anyways, and it seemed to work okay, so that was no big deal. So here we are up on the upstairs now. The upstairs took me a really long time. I played around with the floor plan for like half an hour. The roofing went all weird, so I had to change all of that, and it was a whole thing. So the upstairs took me a really long time, but here are where these exam rooms are gonna go. So yeah, here's me fiddling with the roof because I wanted that part to be empty, and then I put a bunch of plants and stuff in there, which I thought looked really cute. And here's me just like making the ceiling cover the whole upstairs because for some reason it wouldn't. I don't know. It was really glitchy, really weird. I'm not a very good builder, so that's probably half of the problem. But yeah, I had to repaint the outside again. That was super annoying. I think I repainted the outside like 5 or 6 different times because for some reason something always ended up happening, and then we add 2 more rooms. So there ends up being the 6 more exam rooms up here. There's another birth room with a surgery room. I make another bathroom, and I think that other room, that big one there that putting the light in, becomes kind of more of like another just staff equipment room. Like I think I put a couple of the treadmills in there and an analyzer and a computer. Classic. So here I am doing the bathroom upstairs. This one has 3 toilets, 4 showers, and 4 sinks, I think. Yeah. So here we are just finishing up the bathroom. Again, it's so much like up and down the stairs, up and down the stairs, up and down the stairs. It gets super annoying. And I do like a couple of these rooms, and then I just copy and paste them across, and that was the whole thing, copying and pasting them. Like, I'm such a bad builder. It was painful. It took me so long to figure it out and get them all like perfect again. And these rooms are considerably smaller, but again, I did play test it. She can get to them okay. So there's no issues there. So much up and down the stairs. I apologize. I just had to copy and paste everything. I didn't feel like going and searching through the catalog for it every time. So we did that. And again, these exam rooms are like identical to the ones downstairs. They're just a little bit smaller. They have the equipment, the exam bed. They have those couple of pieces of CC. I put a bathrobe everywhere because I thought that like you change into this ugly gown. So like kind of like a realistic afterthought, I guess. So yeah, so I'm just putting the same clutter on all the counters. It's all the same. There's a definite blue theme in this hospital, but I kind of dig it. So yeah, it's just a whole bunch of copy and pasting, and I really like, this was in their original build. They had like those file folders beside the doors, and I thought that was so smart because you see that when you go into the doctor's office, they have like a chart thing beside the door. So I added that, and I also liked that they included like that railing kind of a thing, because again, hospitals, doctor's office, definitely hospitals have that railing along all of the walls. So I loved that. I thought that was super realistic and cool too. There's a bunch of fire extinguishers around the place because again, that is something that a hospital would have. It makes sense. So this, I never did, but I should have put some chairs or something in this hallway. I just put a rug, and then I filled that little like glass section with plants and stuff. I don't know. I just thought a hospital being outside and green spaces are good for your like well-being. So I thought it made sense. And I think it looks cute anyway, so I don't really care. So here I'm working on another like birthing room. It's the same exact room. The bathroom looks kind of dinky because I had to do everything in a straight line to get it all to fit, but it has everything the same in the one downstairs. It just doesn't have as much decor in it, I guess. But I tried to make it look cute. So, you know, it is what it is. I put thousands of those hand sanitizer things everywhere. So here is the exam table and that area with all the like equipment you need for an exam table, I guess. And then we add the bed, a computer, a little seating area. I also added like a baby bassinet with like a side table beside it, and it had like towels on it and like the shower in a can kind of a thing that you get from Jungle Adventure. I don't know, I just thought you'd have like random equipment there next to the baby. So I added that. So all those exam rooms are done. We're just copy and pasting everything over into the room upstairs. I also put incense in there because I thought was good too for a birthing room. Like, I don't know, I like incense. So I also put little mobiles above the cribs and a little like night lights. Your Sims babies don't ever end up in those cribs, but again, it's just like a realistic touch to the build, which I like. It's hard to like keep talking about this because I just really did the same thing over and over and over again. I'm really, really excited though for our next child. I believe we found out the baby's gender at birth, and the baby's gonna be female at birth, so we're gonna have another girl, which is fun. It's exciting. I think that kind of leads into us adopting, maybe like they really wanted a boy, but Daisy didn't want to have another baby, which is fair enough with her past of being pregnant and stuff, so they decide to adopt like a baby boy or something, because the next generation, and if we go with Ivy, she'll have to do this. Ivy has to adopt at least one child. So I kind of thought that could be kind of how we led into the story of Ivy adopting a child, was because her parents adopted one and she thought that was a really sweet idea. So she decided that she wanted to do that. So she adopts a child. I think that's a super cute idea. I love these windows. Their base game, I'm like obsessed with them lately, and I thought they looked really good on the hospital build. And oh, here I am adding those treadmill stretching things with the divider curtain again. The analyzer tables, so there's 3 more upstairs too, and another computer upstairs. And then I just, I added some food stuff up here. I added a microwave this time and a coffee pot, and then the 2 vending machines and just some tables. I shift those around a little bit. I kind of played with them for a little while actually. And then I added some chess tables by the windows because I thought that was cute. In front of those plants on the left side, I added some kid stuff, but I also add another like lounge section, right beside here. And that's kind of like the waiting room for the surgery. Like it's the birth room and the surgery room right next to it. So I thought a little waiting room there made total sense, and I needed to fill that space anyways. And it ends up like it's super cute. I've never used that rug before, and I figured why not in a hospital build. Hospitals, this is the prettiest hospital. Like you wouldn't find a hospital that looks like this anywhere here. So, and I think we're pretty much done now. I don't think I do anything more building related. I did add a couple of traits to the build, and here's me saving it to my gallery, and then I just did a little walkthrough. So here is the entrance. I apologize already, my camera skills are below average and not good at all. And I added my shader onto the walkthrough. This is the Dove 2.0 by Kindle Spice, I think. I can link that in the description below too if you guys want. So there was a bathroom walkthrough, the lounge is a recap, the little courtyard we see. My filming is really bad. I'm sorry, it's super shaky. I need to download one of those like camera mods. Here are the like 3 staff rooms that we built earlier. I show the courtyard. Basically, I'm really excited to put this build into my game and use it for the rest of my Sims and Bloom challenge. Another build that we need to do for the Sims and Bloom challenge, and this one's a lot more dark, but we need to build a cemetery because I thought it would be a good idea if we had a cemetery where we put all of the dead Blossom, like legacy people as they died, and then by the end of the challenge we have this just like graveyard of 10 generations. Oh, I'm well aware that those things are floating. At this point I didn't really care, so you can't tell when you're playing in game. It's just when you look at it like that from that angle. But yeah, so I think the next like little build that I do, it will be a cemetery. And I also have a mod that changes that. So but yeah, we're coming to a bit of a close now on the video, guys. I hope you enjoy this build. I'm excited to put it in game and see Daisy give birth there. So yeah, thank you so much, you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you like the video. And the next Sims and Bloom Legacy part will be out on Saturday, so in like 2 or 3 days from now. So I'm super excited for that, and I hope you guys are too. But yeah, with that, you guys, thank you so much. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!